Good morning, everyone, and I hope everyone is having a beautiful start to their Tuesday morning. Now, even if you didn't, I still suggest you put on a smile. Now, according to recent studies, it turned out even a slight smile could bring positive effects to your health and to others as well. First, it increases the amount of endorphin flowing inside your body, which keeps you feeling happy and decreases pain. Now, secondly, smiling is contagious. And while smiling, you can make others around you smile as well. Also makes you look more attractive to others as well, more than groping around. And lastly, it will lead you to success. Now, studies have shown that people who smile a lot have higher chances to succeed in their lives. Now, how about smiling for a successful day? And if you guys are gloomy, I hope the music will make you guys smile today. First song we have for you guys for today's show is by Rihanna, American Oxygen. That was American Oxygen by Rihanna, and right now you guys are tuning in to What's Poppin' with your boy Brian G on TBS efm 101.3 in Seoul and its surrounding areas, GFN 98.7 in Gwangju and 93.7 in Yeosu. Now, how to get in contact with us? Pretty simple stuff. All you got to do is add us to Kakao Talk, but to do that, you have to add TBS efm as a plus friend and message us for free. Also, if you got a Twitter account, please follow us at TBS What's Poppin'. And if you have an email, a shout out, or any questions at all, the address is efmpoppin@gmail.com. And if you're interested in our playlist, come check it out on our website at tbsefm.soul.kr/EFM/what's poppin'. Also, check out TBS EFM digital magazine that features TBS EFM's highlight content on audio and video. You can download it for free from iTunes Store or Google Play, and it's also now available on digital magazine portal Tabs In. We got lots more coming your way, but before we move on, a few words from our sponsors. Alrighty, boys and girls, it's now time for today's pick. And today I want to talk about British artists expanding their areas in the American music industry. Now, according to the UK label's body BPI, British Phonographic Institute, it turned out that the best-selling albums of One Direction, Sam Smith, Ed Sheeran helped British artists grow their share in the US music market last year. Especially last year, which was the fourth consecutive year that British artists gained more than 10% of shares in the US market, which makes it more meaningful. It's told that Sam Smith's debut album, In the Lonely Hour, and One Direction's 4 were the main albums that helped this happen. Now, meanwhile, among the British artists who have made this contribution, Sam Smith topped the list of best-selling British artist albums in the U.S. with his debut album. Now, the BPI and the Brit Awards chief executive, Jeff Taylor, said, "The sensational achievements of Sam Smith, Ed Sheeran, and One Direction in the entire class of 2014 demonstrate once again that UK's music industry is a world beater." Well, I guess you can't deny that Taylor said, or what he said, now British artists are certainly solidifying their places in the U.S. market, and that's a good sign for the British music market as well, too. So, with no further ado, let's check out one of the British artists that everybody's talking about. He's got some soul, he got some class. We're talking about Sam Smith. I'm Not the Only One featuring A$AP Rocky. That was Sam Smith singing I'm Not the Only One featuring A$AP Rocky. Now, it's an official remix version of the song, which was released and premiered last year. Now, in some reviews, Smith is called as a male version of Adele, and this song, I'm Not the Only One, proves this comment about him is very correct. Now, Smith's soulful vocals and Rocky's rap verses add more emotional, atmospheric elements to the song, and somehow they soothe the listener's hearts. Beautiful pop ballad melodies, and of course, the rap has a very emotional feel to the song as well. All right, moving on. We have two great songs back to back for you guys right now. First up, we got Jade, Don't Walk Away. And after that, we got Jodeci, Give Me All You Got. You just listened to Jodeci singing Give Me All You Got. Now, it's a track from their album Diary of a Mad Band, released back in 1993. Now, Give Me All You Got is a rhythmical hip-hop R&B song, although sounds of hip-hop make you nod your head more than the sounds of R&B. It's still a great track. Now, before that, we had Jade's Don't Walk Away. It's from their R&B group's album, Jade to the Max, released back in 1993 as well. Now, the song is an R&B song with pop elements and was covered by UK R&B star Javine as her single as well. Now, we're going to move on to the last song for the first half of our show. We got Skylar Grey. The song is called Invisible. Welcome back to the second half of What's Poppin' on TBS efm 101.3 with your boy B. Jew, a.k.a. Brian, of course. And, of course, today is Tuesday, which means in the second half, we got a segment called In the Mood. So if you want to find out the selection of songs we got for you guys right now, keep it right here. But for now, a word from our sponsors. Welcome back to the second half of What's Poppin'. And now it's time for In the Mood. And today's theme of the segment is songs for overcoming depression. Now, if you're depressed right now, you might want to stay tuned. It's very important. First, we have Mr. R. Kelly, and the song that we're going to play for you guys is called I Believe I Can Fly. That's a famous song you probably heard from various commercials and TV shows, and of course, a very famous film. It was originally released back in 1996 as a soundtrack for the film Space Jam, and it was 2 years later that it was included in Kelly's album R. Now, Space Jam was a kids movie starring Michael Jordan, the basketball player, of course. And it's known that when Jordan asked Kelly to write the song for his film, he agreed right away with no hesitation. So with no further ado, let's check out the song R. Kelly singing I Believe I Can Fly. That was R. Kelly with I Believe I Can Fly. Now, when it was featured in the movie Space Jam, it gained more popularity than the film itself. Now, the song became an inspirational anthem and was often played at weddings and used in video tributes as well. The song won Kelly Grammys for the Best R&B Vocal Performance, Best R&B Song, and Best Song Written specifically for a motion picture or for television back in 1997. Now, we're going to move on with great songs, of course, great throwbacks for you guys. I'm not sure if you know these names. Otis Redding, Sitting on the Dock of the Bay. And after that, we got Johnny Nash with I Can See Clearly Now. That was Johnny Nash's I Can See Clearly Now, and it's from his album of the same name, which came out in 1972. Now, of course, it's a reggae song of hope and courage for people who have experienced adversity in their lives, but have overcome it. And before that, we had Otis Redding singing Sitting on the Dock of the Bay. Love that song. That's a track that was included in his compilation album, The Dock of the Bay, released back in 1968. Now, it's told that this song was popular among American troops during the Vietnamese War because its lyrics portrayed the quite opposite of their reality. Now it's time to wrap up our segment for today, and we have two great songs to wrap it up. We got Natasha Bedingfield singing Unwritten, and after that we got U2 with Beautiful Day. That was Beautiful Day by U2, and before that we had Natasha Bedingfield with Unwritten. And with those two songs, it is time to wrap up our show today. Thank you guys for tuning in. But a quick reminder for everyone, in collaboration with the Korean Red Cross, TBS is raising relief funds for Nepal's recent earthquake that happened on April 25th. The magnitude of the quake was 7.8, and it left thousands of casualties and many still missing. So collected funds will be sent to help refugees and aid with reconstruction efforts. So take part. You can call this ARS number 060-702-4848. Once again, that's 060-702-4848. And every call will donate 2,000 won, and this will take place from May 1st to the 20th. So we hope that you guys show support as much as you can. It's a good cause. And it's time to wrap up our show for today. And the last song for our show is by Martika, Colored Kisses. And I'll be back tomorrow at 9:05 sharp. But on behalf of TBS efm's What's Poppin', this is Brian Ju signing off. Peace.